Good morning. I clearly did not style my hair. I'm making a mess in the kitchen today. I thought I would show you my eye bags. Whoa. Okay, so I have some gorgeous lavender wool. I purchased a sweater secondhand way back in the day when I was first getting into fiber arts. I did not understand the construction of knitted garments, and I ended up purchasing a stunning, look at that fucking color, this is like my color, a sweater that was this color, and I did not know that it had been machine knitted and the pieces had been cut out. We can dive deeper into garment construction and how to thrift to upcycle wool at a later date. Long story short, this was not easy wool to upcycle. So now I'm going through it with the intention of using it still, just without giving myself a headache. So I'm going through all of these cakes that I caked up a long time ago. The ones that don't have any knots in it, stunning, flawless. It's going into my stash. There is some, you can see, that have lots of knots. So, lots of knots. I have some water. We're gonna dye some of this. I'm not gonna be able to knit with it. Whoa, stay. I'm not gonna be able to knit with it. I mean, I could knit with it. I don't feel like battling 700 knots every 5 stitches. So I'm gonna dye this, and I think at some point I can just card this wool back into fiber and spin it. At some point I will rip it up and respin it, essentially. But I wanted to dye it. I don't know, I wanted to play around with like purple. I just wanted to dye purple today, okay? This is gonna be a long, boring, tedious process of putting these on my Swift, winding them up, seeing if they're need to be dyed or if they can be knit with. So I will come back to y'all when we're doing the fun part, dyeing. If you can hear it, if you can hear the air conditioner, it's hot out. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, here we are, like an hour later. It actually didn't take that long, it was like 30 minutes. Here's all the wool that's good, flawless, stunning, fine for me to use. It's actually way more than I thought it was gonna be. And there's just a little bit soaking on the stove. There was like 2.5 cakes that are just like there's so many ties and knots and whatever. So we're gonna dye this. This is a project. I'm gonna show you the dye, but the rest of the project is for another day. And then all of this, I'm excited. I'm gonna do a hexagon granny square cardigan, I think, with this and some other spooky colors. We are up close and personal. I'm sorry, I cannot get my tripod to go any further away from the stove. This is some leftover purple. I hope this isn't weird and gelatinous. Oh, why can't I open this? I don't want to spill it everywhere. Oh God. What the hell? All right, I did in fact spill that everywhere. Good thing it was over the sink. So yeah, purple. I don't know how old this is, what color this is gonna come out. This is really, this is a really low immersion bath. There is water in there, but nothing crazy. I don't know. Nice. I'm just squishing everything around. That didn't look like it made a crazy difference, but I got to use it up, so I'm happy with that. And I'm gonna go get some more purple powders. These are the jacquard acid dyes. This is lilac. I'm just sloshing this around. It can be messy. It quite literally doesn't matter what it looks like at this point. And then the next shade I think is pink. It goes on super light, but it goes like a very rich pink once it's wet. I wanted to like squish this in here with gloves, but I have no idea where they are. I did periwinkle and pink. Here we are now, we sit and wait. Good morning. I once again have not styled my hair. I kind of like that. Instagram is very much, you know, you have to look clickable with 90 seconds, but with where are we? With YouTube, The vibes here are more just like I'm FaceTiming a friend and I can kind of look a hot ass mess. I put a new septum ring in. It's not new. It's been in my stash for a really long time. I really want to order a bunch of new jewelry for Halloween and do like spooky ears, because I do have this tiny little jewelry that's a spider, and then I have my spider web. So I think this year will be cool. Anyways, entirely not the purpose. I'm winded. I started my granny hexagon cardigan. What are we calling it? A hexagon cardigan? A granny square cardigan? It's not a square. But this is where we're at. Let me fold her correctly. I still don't really understand how this folds. It just kind of folds on its own. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Obviously, we're doing Halloween colors, clearly. It's September 2nd today, yeah. And I'm ready for Halloween. So this is there's a lot of fur in my face now. This is that lavender lilac wool I was showing you, rambling the other day. This is another upcycled sweater. This is the same sweater, but I dyed some of it green. I have the tag in here so I didn't forget what it was. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I was thrifting. I do a lot of my materials is sourced secondhand. I'm a cheap ass bitch and I'm not trying to spend an excessive amount of money. I thrifted a bunch of these Wilfred Free, which is the Aritzia brand. I thrifted a bunch of sweaters that were this color, 4 of them I think, and they were all a size small. The pattern must have been graded so terribly because the neck was so tight you couldn't pull your head through it. So these sweaters all got donated. Either they shrunk, which I don't think, because the wool wasn't matted or anything. I think it was just the pattern was graded so that the smaller sizes didn't have a big enough head hole. Which, if you know about pattern grading in like fast fashion, you know. So yeah, I thrifted 4 of those sweaters. So I got a metric fuck ton of this merino wool. Some of it I left in the natural state. Some of it I dyed green. I've used a ton of this. In all of my leg warmers, there's some of this. Anyways, this is some of my orange hand spun. We match. I'm having an orange moment. I forgot how much yarn crochet uses, so we'll get back to that. And then I have some, I don't remember what this is. Ooh, a little bit of purple. And that is it. I used up all of this deeper purple. So, because I forgot how much yarn that crochet uses, I'm going to stop here with this side. Why are we meowing? Why are we meowing? Stop, please stop. Please, Captain. I'm watching a friend's cats for the weekend. As I was saying, I'm gonna stop this side and I'm gonna start the other half of the cardigan. When you do a hexagon cardigan, there's 2 halves to it that come together. I'm gonna stop and start the other side just to make sure that I have enough of these colors so they can match somewhat. And then I can add more on the outside. I'm not worried about, you know, keeping these colors, but I do want the halves to match if possible. I'm gonna run out of this, but I have more. I'm just not at my house right now. I'm watching my godchildren. Come here, baby's good boy. Do you want to say hi? Look, you say hi? Say hello. Oh, you're so cute. They're being little brats today. Aren't you? Trying to get into all the kitchen cupboards. Interesting. I'm just a baby. Oh, hey. Crazy seeing you here. I don't remember when we talked last. Couldn't tell you. I'll have to look back and refresh my memory, but it's bedtime. I'm just finishing up a spin here. I wanted to show you. I'm gonna get a better clip and some better lighting tomorrow. But this is the first skein that I have spun. Motorcycle, rude. First skein that I have spun that is not over twisted and it's not underspun. So far I've been hitting overspun, underspun, over. This one is perfect. I'll show you the colors tomorrow in the sunlight. Let me get this out of the way. And I had a little bit left over, so that spin was a rainbow. Lighting, 2 out of 10, terrible. Was a rainbow plied with, I did like orange and pink stripes. I have some of this left. There's a decent little chunk on here. I think I want to try and chain ply this tomorrow. Because when you chain ply something, you're just plying it on itself, which I think would be really cool with the rainbow. And I don't feel like doing anything else with this, so I think I'm gonna try and chain ply this tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow with some better lighting and maybe a chain ply update. Good morning. Good morning. 'Tis a new day, and as promised, I needed to show this off in not overhead nighttime lighting. I'm so obsessed with how this looks. All the colors, it's so pretty. It's so squishy. Like I said, this is the first skein that I have spun that is not over twisted. It's not under twisted. It is perfectly fluffy and plush and magical. Look at that big old squish. Let me flip you around, I'll show her. Just all of these colors make me so happy. I did a rainbow. One strand was rainbow and the other was like a pink and orange stripes. So I applied the pink and orange with the rainbow, and it's just this chaotic collection of colors. I'm really excited to knit with this. No idea what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm excited either way. I start a new job. On Monday, so it's Thursday today. I think I just want to like lounge and just be creative while I have the energy. I took the summer off from my day job, and I'm starting with a new company on Monday. So yeah, I think I want to try and chain ply that rainbow bobbin. Let me show you in the light too, the rainbow. This is that rainbow, and it's so pretty. I think I want to try and chain ply this on itself because there is a decent amount here. It could be a cute little trim on something, but I've been wanting to try and chain ply, so we'll see. This is very like loosely wound on there. My posture is like a little hunchback. It's starting to get warm in here, so that's my cue to go into the living room, and I think we're gonna do this today. Let's do it right now. I look cute. I'm watching Trish from Fibre Diary, her little video on chain plying. I've learned so much from her channel, like so much. She's an incredible teacher. She's an incredible fiber artist. This is what we're learning today. I wasn't sure if you'd want to see my face while I'm doing this, or if you want to see what I'm doing. I can frame for my face or what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This is not educational. This is me fucking around and finding out, and you get a lovely view of my kitchen. Wait a damn minute.
Single. What I'm going to do is pull a loop through.
Oh, pull a loop through. This might look horrible, but that's okay. We're learning. Okay, as I'm watching this again, I did this left-handed. I did it all in my left hand without even thinking about it. I'm just trying to figure out how to finish this now, because let me show you. Look how cool that looks. And then yeah, this is just the end. This is the leader that I spun it with. Like, this is how I started it, with my leader. English is hard. And now it's just loose. So I need to figure out how to finish this. I'm gonna struggle to do this, but my nitty naughty is way too big for the amount of yarn that's on this bobbin. So I'm gonna just try and like, oh, I fucked up already. I'm trying to do one of these. Look how cool that looks. Okay, I think I might spin more. I think I might spin another rainbow single today and try and play around with more chain plying. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And this one is very overspun. You can't even see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's really twisty. This is so cute though. I think I'll just knit this up into like a little swatch. That's so cool. I chain plied. I think I'm gonna spin some more rainbows. Another single, a nice big single bobbin, and chain ply some more. That was really fun. I'm just gonna wet finish this really quickly. It's so tiny. I just have a little glass. Whoop. Look at how pretty the colors are. These colors make me so happy. I think forever I'll spin with super obnoxious colors. Bright, fun colors. Okay, I made a mess. I'm sitting here talking to myself like an absolute idiot. I didn't even hit play. The spins that I have done prior to today, I was pre-drafting all my fiber. So I was spending like an hour before I would spin, and I just sat down and like fluffed up all my fiber so I didn't have to worry about drafting. Drafting is what I'm doing with my right hand. And I was pre-drafting just so I could get the muscle memory down. Ooh, thin spot. Get the muscle memory down, figure out like just a little bit of technique and not have to worry about drafting and treadling and making sure my wheel is at the right tension and all these things. Now I'm drafting. This skein and that rainbow skein that I showed you earlier, I did regularly draft them. So it's like I took my training wheels off, which is cute. I really enjoyed pre-drafting while I was learning. It was really nice. Just no thoughts, empty head, just spin. Here we are, again, training wheels off. The second I turn the camera on, it gets sweaty as hell in here. And ugh. Anyways, here's my beverages of choice. Vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke is superior to any other kind of drink. Blueberry tea, and my water bottles over there. 3 drinks. 3 goblin drinks. I'll show you this when I'm done. Okay, I just finished off this bobbin and now we're going to chain ply it. And I'm not nervous at all. I just needed a moment to sit and reflect upon my actions. The video that I was learning from was teaching how to do that right-handed. I am right-handed. So I'm trying to learn how to do this right-handed because I am right-handed. For 80% of the bobbin, I was fighting for my life, and then I just swapped hands and it clicked. The first little test bit I did it left-handed. And then just decided to fuck around and switch around and confuse myself. So I did it. It's really over twisted, so I'm gonna see if I can spin it the other way and just loosen it up a little bit. I think I can do that, even though it's chain plied. I don't know, I'm gonna try. It's like rope right now, so. We're in the kitchen, so just ignore all the shit in the background. When I say this is over twisted, this is what I mean. It's very, very tightly twisted. So tight that it's curling up on itself, and I don't want that. So when you're spinning yarn, the first single ply of the rainbow, I was spinning it clockwise, which is Z twist. When you ply, you're spinning S twist, and now because it's over twisted, I'm going to spin it again clockwise Z twist. Does that make sense? I'll show you. I hope it'll work. This is finished now, and if I hold it up to itself, it's only doing, you know, that little loopy compared to the multi-loops and tightness of before, and it looks much softer now. Oh, so I'm gonna get this off of here and finish it. And then, because I untwisted it, or lessened the twist, when it comes off of here, loud engine, it shouldn't curl up on itself a lot. A little bit, yes. Perfect! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Except this was a very stressful skill to learn. I'm gonna go finish this. Wet finish it. It looks so cool though. Wow. Remember that roving that I dyed, that I tried to dye black and it turned out brown? This lighting is wild. Well, I spun it. Hello, please, it's not white balance. Please, girl, come on. I spun it, and I think this is actually cursed because, let me just, only certain parts of it are overspun. just the thinner spots. So I've got this weird fucking tangly looking mess. It's fine, like when it's all stretched out, said and done, but what the hell? It's cursed. I think I want to try and dye this black tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just looking at it and I'm so annoyed. Oh, let me show you up close. Yep, so that's it. Just looks like it's tangled. I don't know how I fucked up so bad to where there's chunks that are flawlessly twisted and spun, and then there's this. So, good morning. I'm just getting out of bed. My body is sore. This yarn was drying last night, and it's not all weirdly twisty anymore. This cursed brown yarn, I'm gonna dye it today. I just woke up, so I'm gonna let this soak while I have coffee and breakfast. I think this is gonna be really boring. Oh, I should not have set you guys up before I put this in here. Sorry, you're in the way. I think this is gonna be rather boring. I'm just gonna dye this black. So here's our before. This cursed fucking yarn. You can see it's got like patchiness of like orange, reddy orange, and then some weird shades of brown. I'm winded, so let's mix up some black dye. I think I put way too much black dye in here, y'all. I think I fucked up. I'm just gonna do like a wee bit of that. Oh, look how cool that looks. Fuck yeah. That was like half of what I mixed up, my bad. Oh, that's fucking creepy looking. All right, I guess we turn it on and wish for the best. There's vinegar in my dye bath already. Come on, cursed yarn. Work with me. Now we wait. I ended up letting this dry. Washed it, dried it, hanged it up. It's got a tag now. But it did not come out black, as you can see. This is not a true black. It's a very rich, deep brown, like breaking my wrist trying to show this. It's not a black, it's a deep brown. It's really gorgeous. It's not at all what I intended, and it was a journey to get here, but this is usable and this is cute. Thanks for watching. Bye.